Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tria Rohmatul Aziz with number of identity 204200107. I'm from TBI-D class. I'm from group 5. On this occasion, I will present about phonemes and symbols. The first is phonemes. In the introduction to the material, it has been explained that we can divide speech up into segments, and we can find great variety in the way the segments are made. But just as there is an abstract alphabet as the basis of our writing, so there is an abstract set of units as the basis of our speech. These units are called phonemes, and the complete set of these units is called the phonemic system of the language. The phonemes themselves are abstract, but there are many slightly different ways in which we make the sound that represent the phonemes. Just as there are many ways in which we may make a mark on a piece of paper to represent a particular or abstract letter of the alphabet. In other description, phoneme is the smallest unit of sound that can be used in many different words but sound the same in all words. The second is symbol and transcription. Basically, the symbols are for one of two purposes. Either they are symbol for phonemes, phonemic symbol, or they are phonetic symbols, which is what the symbol will first introduce us. We will look first at phonemic symbol. The most important point to remember is the ratio of assuming fact that the number of phonemic symbols must be exactly the same as the number of phonemic words we decide exist in the language. However, some of our phonemic symbols consist of two characters. For example, we usually treat ch as in chip as one phoneme, so ch is a phonemic symbol consisting of two characters. Write a transcription that was much more accurate in phonetic detail and contained much more information than a phonemic transcription. Such as a transcription would be called a phonetic transcription. A phonetic transcription containing a lot of information about the exact quality of the sound will be called a narrow phonetic transcription, while one which only includes a little more information than a phonemic transcription will be called a broad phonetic transcription. One further type of transcription is one which is basically phonemic, but contains additional symbolic information about allophone of particular symbol. This is often called an allophonic transcription. Next, phonetic symbol. Phonetic symbols are certain symbols that indicate sound in a sentence. In transcription, we must know we have 26 letters in English alphabet from A until Z. In transcription, we have 44 more phoneme symbols with 24 consonants divided in 8 voices and 16 voiceless and 20 vowels. Next, about phonology. When we talk about how phonemes function in language and the relationship among the different phonemes, when in other words we study the abstract side of the sound of language, we are studying a related but different subject that we call phonology. Only by studying both the phonetic and phonology of English is it possible to acquire a full understanding of the use of sound in English speech. Let us look briefly at some areas that come within the subject of phonology. The fourth is study of the phonetic system, the second is phoneme sequence and syllable structure, and the third is suprasegmental phonology. The first is study of the phonemic system. We have a more or less fixed set of pieces phonemes with which to play the game of speaking English. There may be many slightly different relations of the various phonemes, but the most important thing for communication is that we should be able to make use of the full set of phonemes. The second is phoneme sequence and syllable structure. In phonology, we try to analyze what the restrictions and regularities are in particular language, and it is usually found helpful to do this by studying the syllable of the language. The third is suprasegmental phonology. Stretch is important when the word import is pronounced with the first syllable sounding stronger than the second. English speaker here is a noun, whereas when the second syllable is stronger, the word is heard as a verb. Intonation is also important. If the word right is side with the pitch of the voice rising, it is likely to be heard as a question or as an invitation to a speaker to continue, while falling pitch is more likely to be heard as confirmation or agreement. This example shows sound contrasts the extent over several segments or phonemes, and such contrasts are called suprasegmental. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.